Hello, Gemini, and welcome to Lotus Spirit Tarot. My name is Shannon Colleen, and this is going to be your monthly reading for April of 2022. We are going to jump right in here and get an overall energy from the Divine. So, Divine Source Creator, what is the overall energy for Gemini? What is the overall energy for Gemini for April of 2022? Show us clearly. What is the overall energy? Thank you. Wow, Angel of Self-Worth. I love that. It says here, Gemini, you are currently undervaluing yourself. It is time to regain your self-worth. Okay, so listen, Gemini, here's the thing. I feel like we all go through this at, one point or another in our lives. Absolutely. And we kind of forget our own value. And when we do that, it creates a sense of need that you do not want to be in, okay? So this month for April, you really need to take a good look in the mirror, right? That's what I'm hearing from the Divine. Take a good look in the mirror. Look at yourself in the eyes and know how valuable you are. And demand that kind of value in your life. Okay. Meaning if, there's a relationship that you are in where you are not being equally treated, the way that you are treating someone and they're not treating you, you need to make some decisions on if you're going to stay with that person, if that person is worth your while. Now, that can go for love. That can go for friendship. I see that a lot in friendships where it's one-sided, and work related. Okay. So for some of you, and it's a general reading, so it's not going to be for all of you. If you're running your own business, it might be time to put your prices up, right? To raise your prices. I mean, that really, I know entrepreneurs have a hard time doing that, especially spiritual entrepreneurs, right? And you're obviously spiritual if you're here at this tarot reading. So, it's going to be time for, to raise those prices. If you're at a job where you are getting paid too little for what you do, go and ask for that raise or go get a new job, right? A new career, someone who's going to pay you what you're worth. I really feel like the Divine is saying you've waited too long, right? You've waited too long to demand your value, right? And you've kind of, it kind of feels like an awakening right now, like you're awakening to your value. Like, why have I worked at this place so long and not gotten paid what I deserve? Or why have I been in this relationship so long where this person does not value me? And when you're in those situations for long enough, your self-worth starts going down. And it's not intentional. It's not intentional to you. You're not trying to make your self-worth go down, but when something chips away at you like that, it just does. So this is definitely about you demanding your value, okay? Demanding your value. That's very important in all aspects of your life, okay? Because the Divine is saying, how are you going to enjoy life if you don't enjoy you, if you don't know your worth, right? So let's get into the tarot here and see what your angels, guides, and ancestors have to say. Show me clearly, please, for Gemini for April 2022. Show me clearly. Gemini 2022. Gemini. Yeah. They just had me focus on where this ball of energy is here on this card. And it's right at the solar plexus chakra. Some of you might need to clear that, to balance that back out, because that is one of the areas in our chakra system that holds confidence. Okay. So yeah, show me clearly, please. Show me clearly. Thank you. Yeah, guys, it's time to heal. Okay. You have the star card. It's about healing yourself here. Really is about healing yourself. Now, that doesn't mean you can't have tools. You can get Reiki done, whatever. What's the other word I'm looking for, guys? Gemini, what am I looking for? Meditation, all sorts of things to help heal yourself here. But I feel like you do, because I'm getting two-folded messages. Once you kind of reconnect with your value, all of a sudden you become the star. Okay? All of a sudden you become the star of the show. And I think that they're showing me some sort of speed here with these stars. Like, I feel like it moves quickly. You go from, I'm not, valuing myself and I'm not demanding the value from others. And once you recognize it, and it may be this reading, it's like you have an epiphany and you start standing up, right? For what you deserve, for what you expect out of relationships, out of work, out of all of it. And that commands a type of respect where people go, oh, look at Gemini, right? Or we can't lose Gemini. Let's offer Gemini a raise, right? But you have to get up and out there and demand it, okay? Because this is also the card of, wish fulfillment, right? It's a card of wish fulfillment. So if you want something better, right? And here's the star up here too. You kind of have to demand it, guys. You just do, right? So a big shift will change in your external world if you switch how you feel in your internal, okay? So let's see what else we have. Oh my, that went to the floor, guys. Hold on. Where did that go? Oh my goodness, there it is. Yeah. 6 of Cups in reverse. I love this. Some of you, this might have come all the way from childhood, I will say. Maybe you were not very well supported, or people didn't value you unless you made straight A's, right? And that will cut us down through time, right? It does. Those kind of things cut us down through time. But I feel like because it's in reverse, you're releasing that. That's part of the healing. Okay, so if anybody ever told you, and I always ask for the most positive messages that Spirit will bring, Gemini. However, I'm going to say this. If you were told any time in your life that you were a bad person, or you weren't smart, or you weren't good looking enough, or whatever this is, you're letting go of that. Okay? You're letting go of those emotions that tie to that self-worth. And that is a beautiful, beautiful step in life, right? When you can know what your worth is and you don't need approval from anybody, it's amazing how many things will come in for you, right? How many beautiful things will come in for you. So I really feel like you're doing a lot of healing this month. And what that does is it brings not only value to yourself, you know your value, it makes other people notice it, right? Because you're not trying to get that approval from anybody else in that sense. You're kind of just demanding it now. Whether that be money, love, it's general for all of you. So let's see there. Yeah. Gaining a whole new perspective on things. I love to see this Hangman come out because it's like normally there's a halo, if you will, or light around the head, and it's like epiphany, and it's like you're having these epiphanies, right? With the star, like, oh my goodness, what have I been doing? Why have I been letting people walk all over me? Why have I been giving, and not receiving, right? And I feel like you have it because we have 2 major arcanas here, right? That's a big shift for you. And you're going to see things change very quickly, okay? Once you gain this new perspective here, you're going to see things, Gemini, I promise you, you're going to see things change quite a bit. So let's see what else we have here. Yeah, 8 of Wands. I love this, okay? Communication. Surge of energy, right? I just said things are going to change very quickly for you. This is where you have passion back within yourself, right? You know that self-worth, okay? You value yourself, you value your time, you value what you're putting out. So you're going to be communicating very quickly. And again, it's going to come back to you, right? In a good, positive way. Good things are going to happen. You'll get news of, yes, we don't want to lose you. We're going to give you that raise. Or, I have been undervaluing you. I'm so sorry. Apologies might come. But there is a very good sense of communication here, which is what's needed, right? That is needed. So show me clearly, please. What is the message? What is the message? Thank you. All right. Yeah. 6 of Pentacles. What did I say? Be open to receiving, right? Because you've been giving. The 6 of Pentacles talks about even give and take, and that has not been the case for you as of lately. However, it changes in April, right? It's a new you, right? It's a new you. So I like this. Be open to receiving. That doesn't mean you're not going to give. You're just not going to give so much of yourself to others where you're not getting it back. Okay? It's really important to have that balance. All right. So we have here, this leads to a lot of happiness and joy. Emotionally, you get back to who you are. Then the right people come in and value you. Okay? Because you start valuing yourself, you start demanding that, then the right people come in. Whether that's work, love, any type of relationships. And it's because you've changed the relationship with yourself so that this can happen for you. Okay? I mean, it's really, really important. I can't tell you guys. You know what? I'm gonna tell you a little bit. I did not have a lot of self-worth as a young person. Okay? I didn't at all. So you have to change how you feel about you. And that can only come from within, right? And you have to demand that kind of respect. And this isn't about being better than anybody else. I'm not saying that. What your spiritual team is saying is that it's like you have people or situations up here and you're down here. And you've got to get those scales back together, okay? So it's really important for you. And then good things will happen, right? And you're going to see it happen quickly. Change is inevitable, right? That's what I'm hearing. Change is inevitable. Like you really let go of that past emotions that were holding you back, okay? Show me clearly. What do we have here? Hold on. You want me to go to the bottom of the deck? Yeah, look at that. Standing up for yourself, knowing your worth. Yeah, absolutely. 7 of Wands, right? Knowing your value and standing up for yourself. So I really feel, Gemini, that this is a very good reading for you. It's kind of a wake-up call. I mean, that's really what I'm getting. It's like you needed to hear this, right? You needed to hear that you are valuable, right? You are extremely valuable. Okay, so just know that. Just know it. And then once you step back into this energy of knowing your self-worth, I'm telling you, beautiful things start happening. 10 of Cups, the Star, 6 of Pentacles, receiving. Okay? It's really, really, I don't know why. Someone in particular needs to hear it again. You are worth love. You are worth money. You are worthy of all the bliss you want in life. So I don't know who really needed to hear that, but trust me, that is from your spiritual team. So let's see what else we have here, because I feel like it's a month of change, but it's positive change. It's like, I don't want to say dark. I don't want to say like, oh, it's so dark and then the sun comes out, but it does feel like you've been in the shadow, right? You're in the shadow and you're stepping into the light. And again, you become the star. You become the star. So that's really, really important. All right, Gemini, let's see what else we have here. Also, if you haven't gone over to my Patreon channel, you should. We're posting over there again, and it has been brilliant readings. And also, I did have my... I did have my booking site closed. I wasn't doing personal readings for a couple months. I have opened that back up. So Gemini, if you are interested in a personal reading, check the link out in the description box below. And look, what did I say? Surprises. Venture down the rabbit hole. Yeah, you'll see that. That's the star, right? That's the star. You're going to see surprises, big changes, big offers once you get yourself back to where you need to be. All right? So Gemini, do the work. Do the work so you can have the surprises. Now, with that being said, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and click that subscribe button. All of my love, light, and blessings to you, Gemini.